they're doing anything wrong. In their eyes, they're doing what they think is the correct action. It's just because they're the oppressor and we're the victim, we see it as not correct. But in their eyes, it's good things. In our eyes, it's not so good.
Right. And here's a question for you guys both. Is it so much that the music is so bad, what they're writing, or is it go back into ancient music writing? Could they have, like, created a certain tone of a guitar, like a heavy metal sound or a chord or a key, whatever, in music, and tied it to witchcraft, language, or chants?
Yes, in those days it was the wording. And even they knew about certain musical notes and certain tones that would trigger things within the mind. It's a very ancient science. And look at the very simple children's rhymes that you learned as a child. They're horrible. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down, or the cradle falls to the ground. I mean, why would you sing that to a child?
Right. I mean, you don't want to remember the Holocaust, and you sure don't want to teach your kid about all that pain and suffering back then, but yet you sing it to them like it's a lullaby.
Well, and people are proud of their kids that can sing these little songs, little ditties that nobody thinks about their meaning anymore.
Well, I think that that's a lot what's going on is parents are so programmed from their stage of coming up all the way into adulthood, and then carrying it on without knowing how to deprogram, and then the kids come along and it's just a trigger and trigger and trigger and trigger, and they feed off each other through the whole thing unless you can stop. You got to stop the chain. You got to break it.
Well, you have to be aware, as I mentioned. People aren't aware. This is a cutesy little song. I sang it as a child, and I'm teaching my children how to sing it. Awareness of all things, of what you say, how you move your body, what you listen to. Just as you said earlier, what are these lyrics that I'm listening to, and what are the effects that they're having on me? How do I feel when I listen to it? Does it really make me feel good, or am I just programmed to think I feel good? I mean, people don't know what's going on in their own minds right now, although they think they do.
And when you listen to some of these songs on the radio, the way they're sung and the way the music is, most of the time you can't even hear the words or the lyrics. All you're hearing is the vibration, and that's what they want to transmit. The words, are sending out a frequency, a numerical value that hits your brain, and then your brain reacts to that. So even if you don't understand the word itself, you're hearing the frequency of it, and your brain does understand that.
That's right, and the words are really the distraction that keep you open and not paying attention to the frequencies that are coming in.
Or the words could even be used to open up the mind so the frequencies can get in.
Absolutely,
true.
All of that.
Yeah. So we do have a caller. I want to get this in before our break here. We got about 3.5 minutes. I do want to go live so we can get this caller taken care of here. Okay, caller from 770. Give us your name and your area you're calling from.
So this is Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
I'm calling from Georgia.
All right. Welcome to The Truth Behind the Music. You're live on with Janet and Stewart Swerdlow.
How you guys doing?
Hi.
Do you know who's calling?
Andrew.
Yeah, I know, but I've been hearing there's a lot of subliminals, not just only in the music, but in my town, in the news and everything. And I remember you were speaking about a guy that can see into other realities. And I think I'm that guy because I have 3 pupils. I have an implant in my right eye. And there's a lot of subliminals in the music. I don't know if you're familiar with this guy named Tupac.
Yeah.
But I'm him simultaneously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All of that music that you mentioned does have a heavy imprinting in it.
Yeah, but this all has to do with the pig and pork, and it has to do with me rhyming in my head and shit. And the people around here, have you heard of a group named Twisted?
Well, I've heard of them. Yes, I don't listen to that.
Okay, well, I did. Going back to Tupac and stuff. I feel like I was in the Montauk Project like involved in it in some way, and you know, I've never spoken about this publicly, and like I feel nervous just talking about it because you know, like it's everywhere. It's like it's on TV and everything.
Have you done deprogramming techniques?
Yeah, I try to do it. I mean, my mind's super restless and shit, and I constantly feel things being beamed at me all the time.
Hey, caller. Hey, caller.
Say what?
Yeah. I just got to remind you, we are live on a lot of high-powered radio stations across the United States right now, so I'd ask you to just keep the language clean for us, please.
I thought this was underground, so I thought it didn't matter.
Yeah, no, we're on high-powered, so please just keep it clean. Thanks.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, like I feel like this is all on me because there's a certain song from Tupac that says "All Eyes on Me," and I have like an implant in my eye, like I was just saying, and like this is all subliminally for me. You know what I mean? Like I was
a lot
Tupac
of people who
simultaneously.
feel that way when they listen to specific people because that's the icon that you've been programmed. And I'd highly suggest that you read our book called 13 Cubed if you haven't read that. And we also have DVDs on mind control and programming that will help you understand what's going on and how to deprogram yourself from that if you haven't had a chance. But that will help you to understand in addition to what you're already doing so that you are not triggered by these people.
All right, we do have to take a break. If you want to hold on, caller, until on the other side, then we'll continue this conversation with Janet and Stewart Swerdlow on The Truth Behind the Music. All right, we are back live on The Truth Behind the Music with Janet and Stewart Swerdlow. Caller, we are going live with the caller. If you could keep it clean and just get your final question in, and we got some other callers online we want to get to as well.
Yes, sir. All right, so like I was saying, I feel this is all on me and stuff because through oversoul awareness, I've been finding out a lot of things about simultaneous existences, my connections with the Montauk Project. I've been reading a lot of books on the Montauk. I just started reading Peter Moon's new book. And I even have a connection with the World Trade Centers. And Stewart, I asked you a question recently about if the World Trade Centers represented something phallic, dealing with the, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this all has to do with the ego, though. That's the thing. So I guess I guess I'll say this for a consultation because there's a lot of questions I have to ask, and I know this is all subliminal and stuff, and I'm sure there's things you're not supposed to tell me. You know, I just notice a lot of things, basically. But do you think so? Like anybody who joins the music industry is going to be a programming icon, no matter what, even if they feel they have the power to change things.
Well, a lot of people feel they have the power to change things, and that's very admirable. But once you start playing with those people up there, if you're going to be a success and be marketed nationally and globally, you will have to be programmed and do what they say.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know. I just get mixed messages from all over the place. I just feel like I have the power to change things since it's all eyes on me. Like I was talking about that third implant, and I guess I'll say that for a consultation.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good place because it sounds like you got a lot of stuff going on.
Holy smokes, yeah, man. I definitely get the consultation with it.
But this is the thing, though. You guys can see what I'm doing, though, right?
Well, that's what we do in a consultation is we take a look at you, and we will see what's going on, and we will help you.
Okay. I'll wait.
All
Thank
right.
you for your time.
Thank you for the call. Caller.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling in.
Sure.
All right. We are going to go live with another caller right here that is calling in from area code
313.
All right. 313. Give us your name and the area you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Stewart. I'm calling from Kansas City, Missouri.
Hi, Derek.
All right. Well, welcome to the show, Truth Behind the Music. You are live with Janet and Stewart Swerdlow.
Might need to keep it.
Hi, Janet and Stewart.
Hello.
Hi, Derek.
How you doing? My question is, I'm a new fan of you guys. I'm just been recently reading things on you guys. Ever since I was a kid, I have had a lot of ringing in my ears. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.